Welcome to the Long Run. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christine.
What are we doing today?
It's time for us to talk about our budget goals.
All right. So August is always a weird month for us every year because it's my birthday, our anniversary, her birthday, and then our older son's birthday. So we have a lot of things we do.
Right.
And so it's kind of hard sometimes to keep up with some of the things that we want to do as far as our goals go. As far as our spending goals go. So you'll see that reflected in some of the numbers that we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. So the first thing we always talk about is our no spend days.
Yeah.
And again, no spend days, they encompass anything that's extraneous spending. It's not like buying groceries or electric bill or anything like that. Things that are necessities don't fit into that. So if we go to the store and just buy something, or if I get gas or something like that, then that's considered a spend day.
Candy bars at the gas station.
Candy bars at the gas station also count. Days out at Disney, that's also called spend days if we spend money while we're there. So our goal was for 19 days this month, and we only got 16.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. So we'll be going for 19 again in September. We'll see. We got some visitors coming in tomorrow.
And they're staying for a week.
They're staying for a week, and we're going to take a couple of days to go to the parks and do some other things while they're here. So, so we'll see. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Yep. So those are our no spend days. Then our sinking funds. Our sinking funds are the funds that we put money into to save up for things that we actually want to do. And then we have our emergency fund, sinking fund as well that we're trying to build up to keep a certain amount of working capital in a sinking fund just in case catastrophic things happen. So anyway, sinking funds that we put money into regularly. Our emergency fund, we put
$112.83 in it because we wanted to bring it up to an even dollar
Correct.
amount. If you remember, we had to tap into our emergency fund because the IRS was like, you're going to need to make an amendment to your tax return. So we did, based on what they said, and they made us pay the money.
Yeah,
for the
they wanted their money before they sent us ours. So
we're
still waiting. We're still waiting for them to send us our money back.
We still have not received what
they got theirs after the day after we put in the amended return. They got their money. We're still waiting on ours. So
should we ever get our
we'll
tax
let you know.
return,
we'll put that money back in.
Right. We should be done with our emergency fund, getting it up to what our goal was if they ever send it back to us.
That's right.
Which they said 90 days, and it's been past 90 days.
Yep.
Still waiting.
Yeah. Our car fund, we put $200 into that. Gifts, we put $650 into that, which brings us up to $1,000, which is our goal for that.
Right. Considering we're coming up on the holidays.
We
wanted to go ahead and get that funded.
That's right.
Right.
Travel, we haven't put anything into travel. We probably will. I've still got some extra money that we haven't assigned yet, so some of that will probably go into travel because we're traveling next month to go to Tennessee to see our family, and so we'll need to put some money in there. Yep. Our car insurance fund, as you know, we budget for our car insurance so we can pay it every 6 months. We get a little bit of a break on it if we pay it every 6 months, and so we put $150 into that every month so that we can just pay it in one lump sum.
So it's a sinking fund, so that when it's time to pay it, we just pay it out of that sinking fund, and then the next month we start putting money back in it again, so that every time it comes around, it's not this big jolt of money that we have to come up with because it's sitting in a sinking fund waiting.
That's right.
So.
And then our little mini fund, we have about $200 we use that we repopulate once we use it, but that we have there just for needs that she might have along the way.
Yeah, and it can be things that are just cute and fun.
Yeah.
Or it can be, needs. Like we used a little bit of it this past month because she's gonna be going to Disney World for the first time ever, and so we got her that little outfit right there. and it says my first trip to Disney. So we did splurge a little bit, but we've already refunded it back to, or not refunded it, but refilled it or whatever to bring it back up to 200.
That's right.
Yeah.
So those are our sinking funds. Now let's move on to our grocery total. Our grocery total, as you know, we budget $600 a month for 3 adults for groceries for the month. Anything left over goes into our household essentials fund, where we used to buy toiletries, things like that we use for the house. Those don't come out of our grocery funds. It's just the items we use to cook with that comes out of our grocery fund.
Yeah. If you caught our video on Monday, you already know what the answer is going to be on how we did on our pantry challenge.
Yep.
And we'll link those grocery haul videos down in the description if you'd like to see how that all started and how we did and if we came up against any challenges.
That's right.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
But we can go ahead and tell.
Yeah, it was a 5-week month, and usually a 5-week month means a little bit more that we spend. I think our average is somewhere around $350, $360 on a 5-week month.
Let's explain what 5-week month means, because they might be confused why we're saying there were 5 weeks in a month. It means at the end of July, we went ahead and bought groceries for August, because August was starting like on a Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So we went ahead and we counted that last week of July as part of August. And then we had 4 weekends after that.
That's
so
right.
that makes 5 shopping trips.
That's right. And so we spent $284.76 on groceries. So we counted that as a win, even with 5 months, 5 weeks, or 5 shopping trips. We still were less than $300. So we thought our pantry challenge was pretty much of a win for last month, keeping our expenses down a little bit.
Yeah. Did you say what the average is?
Our average is about $350, $360 a month on the $390 on the 5-week
Yeah, about $390 is what we would normally spend on a 5-week month. But even if it was $350 or $360, it's still a lot less. And we even had a few little snafus, like we said. But we'll link those videos down in the description so you can see what we're talking about.
That's right.
If you missed that.
And so the balance of that, $315.24, went to our household essentials fund that we'll use for things we use around the house.
Yep.
So we didn't do any side hustling again this month, so we're maybe get back into that. Maybe in September, maybe October. We'll see.
Probably a good time now that most people have stopped vacationing in our area, because we do live near a tourist destination, but we're just outside of it. So most of the people that live in this area are not tourists. That are around here aren't tourists, but instead they're people who actually live here, and in the summer, instead of going to the tourist attractions that they have available to them all year, they leave and go somewhere else. So everything kind of dies around here a little bit during the summer.
That's right.
Outside of the tourist bubble.
That's right.
Yeah. So that should mean that things like Uber Eats or DoorDash, things like that, should pick up in volume a little bit during the school year.
That's right.
As always, we would like to thank you if you are a new subscriber to our channel. We've had a few this month because we took off for a week for vacation. We didn't have as many videos, and YouTube just wasn't really pushing our videos because we took a week.
Yeah.
But we did have some new subscribers, and we want you to know that we are so thankful if you actually click that subscribe button to be a part of our community. We appreciate you.
That's right.
We also have 2 other channels. Adventures on the Long Run, which is his travel channel if you like Disney content or just overall travel, because occasionally we do show things like going to Tennessee, things like that. Then we would love to have you over there. We'll have that channel linked down in the description. And then our other channel, we just moved all of our health videos, like our health goals and Joel's running videos, to a new channel that's called Fit for the Long Run. And it's a pretty small channel, and we only have 2 videos a month, so it doesn't get pushed very much in the algorithm, but If you were here watching those health goal or nerdy runner videos and you've been wondering what happened to them, that's where they are. And we'll have that linked in the description as well if you'd like to find them.
That's right. All right. Well, I think that's it. Share us in the comments below what your budget goals are for the year, for the week, for the month. And as we say, it's never too late to set up goals for yourself, whether it be for a day, for a week, for a month, a week, a year, however you want to do that. We love to be able to encourage you in your budget goals along your journey. But I think that's going to do it today. For the long run, Joel and Chrissy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christine.
Don't forget the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.